Hello everybody, I'm Venoo, and welcome to my YouTube channel. It's my first ever video, so I hope y'all enjoy, and let me know what y'all think in the comments. Enjoy the video. Next video. When AI gets an innocent man arrested.
So, very, very peculiar. Peppermill has this pretty sophisticated artificial intelligence software that analyzes faces of previous trespassers. And they get a 100% match on this guy who, whenever they trespassed them before, presented an ID that had a different name. They look like the same exact guy.
I am not Mike. I don't know nothing about Mike.
So either he is who he says he is and he's not have ever actually trespassed, which I doubt because their software is pretty cool, and the fact that he's acting super suspicious. I'll be 100% honest. Could legitimately be you have a doppelganger running around.
Well, unless I've gone crazy, I'm pretty sure it's not me.
Nightmare becomes...
Yo, this is my biggest fear one day. Because look, everybody knows AI is getting advanced. Everybody knows AI is getting crazy, low-key. Like, you got Sora out here. Not the best, but Sora's pretty fucking good, I'm not gonna lie. AI is getting insane. My biggest fear is one day I'm gonna go to fucking jail for some shit I never did. And this is gonna be my downfall, bro. Because look, I'm starting to stream again. I'm going to put myself on all these other platforms, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. Right? My face is going to be everywhere. My biggest fear is somebody takes that shit and, like, goes to the max, bro. I'm going to end up in jail, fucking federal prison, max security, bro. For nothing. For nothing. I didn't do shit. Fuck AI.
Reality at a Reno, Nevada casino when AI facial recognition
Oh, and at a casino, bro. It's my favorite place to go. Love gambling.
technology
Don't gamble.
identifies someone, leading to a wrongful arrest and lands an innocent man behind bars.
What good is the ID then? Why do I even carry that mother?
The following is based on official police records, and the footage has never been seen before until now. Please note that all persons charged with a crime are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law. On September
Innocent
17th,
till proven guilty, baby.
2023, the Peppermill Casino calls the Reno Police Department to report that a trespasser has unlawfully returned to the casino. They report that they have the man in custody, but he's claiming to go by an entirely different name than the man they've previously trespassed. Officer Richard Jagger arrives at the casino at 5:48 a.m.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
How you doing? Oh, thank God you're here.
The man declaring his relief at the sight of the officer is 40-year-old Jason Killinger, who is accused of trespassing at the Peppermill Casino.
So what's going on?
So we got this suspicious alert, prior trespasser.
Okay.
And
Hold on, Chad. I'm getting YouTube Premium.
made contact with him, arrested him, and he claimed that wasn't him. And
What does my
so
name
we're just
say
trying
on that
to
ID?
get you guys to make a phone call if it's with him or not.
So what's the issue, you guys? Did he have a different driver's license or a secondary one, or has he got more property than just this one?
Just those effects right there, and that's it.
Me out of stuff.
1 second, pal.
But no other forms of identification. Things in his pocket.
You guys ran this information through our dispatch?
Through your guys' dispatch?
No.
We ran through ours, comes back as that being who he says he is on his ID, but that's what we went off right there.
Yeah, and this is one of those things, you guys have this fancy software that does all this stuff, so it's like...
Officer, what's your name?
1 second, man.
A few months earlier, a man named Michael had been trespassed from the casino for sleeping on the premises.
Alright, man. So this is who you are?
Yes. What your Miss Jagger is your first name or last name?
Last name.
All right, Mr. Jagger. Yes, that is who I am. I drive the semis for UPS. I am not Mike. I don't know nothing about Mike. I'm a craps player here. Look, there's my socks for
Okay.
UPS. Can you please, you got a gun here. Will you please take me out of these cuffs? My shoulders are killing me.
You're gonna sit there for a minute, man. So, when he gave you this information, did you guys verify it against an ID, or how does that work?
So
Hold on, chat.
there's an
Sorry, I'm not saying much.
there as well, and we can show you that one.
Okay.
Jason, a long combination vehicle driver, had been playing craps until about 3 a.m. when he decided to leave the Peppermill and go to the Atlantis casino.
All right, there we
On his way
go.
out, he stopped at a
I've got
blackjack
YouTube
machine
Premium, bro.
and started
No
playing.
more ads.
There, he was approached by a security guard who addressed him as Mike. When Jason clarified that he was not Mike and presented the guard with his driver's license, the guard apologized and walked away. However, as Jason attempted to leave, he was surrounded by security guards and handcuffed.
L
He was
cops.
told that he was under arrest for trespassing.
Sorry. L security guards.
Killing me. So that's the ID that he presented. I'll be.
Look at the nose.
Yeah. Huh. Weird. Very weird. Alright, let me snap a picture of that. I'll run both names.
The casino's AI facial recognition software positively identified Jason as Michael, the man they had trespassed.
Let me step out this way.
AI is a crazy motherfucker, man.
The only thing that was weird is to go out and, lift him up and see how tall he is.
Yeah.
It's
on
because
this
that says he's 5'9", and that says 6'1".
Yeah.
This isn't the only difference between Michael and Jason's IDs. Jason is listed as 7 years younger than Michael and says that he weighs 50 pounds more. As well, the signatures are different. In his report, Officer Jagger
Because it's
wrote,
AI.
the associated demographics on each driver's license were fairly similar, with the only major distinction being hazel and blue eyes, which are by their very nature similar eye colors and are dependent upon lighting.
And the pictures are very, the nose.
Right, and then we have our new system, our new facial recognition system, and that's what it's telling us. Is it's telling us that it's looking at it, and it's doing that. And then there was another one that came up when he was at our TRK, which is one of our better cameras. This was right before we arrested him. We looked at it and said, that's him. And it came up.
100%. Okay.
100% match.
Yeah. So the software's saying it, that it's legit.
Right. And it's
so he
pretty damn accurate.
So either he presented a fake identification the first time, or he's presenting it now. Right. Even if he had a twin, it wouldn't be 100% on the facial, right?
I wouldn't think so, but I don't know, because they say twins share DNA, right?
But
well, I guess it depends upon if they're identical.
I've seen identical twins where it's like moms can tell them apart.
Right.
So
Because the mother gave birth to that kid? Your AI detection system is not... No. AI is not that good, bro. AI is crazy looking. Like, things look realistic. But... No, AI ain't that good, bro. Come on now.
Yep. He immediately gets up and starts cashing out, like running for the door. I'm like, okay, if it really wasn't him, why is he running for the door?
Why is he getting ready to leave?
Jason would later explain
I'm
that
kidding.
earlier that night,
I'm not an Eagles hater,
Legends Bay Casino,
but
the
my
Nugget
team lost,
Casino,
so
and the El
fuck your
Dorado
team.
Casino, before arriving at the Peppermill around 11:30 p.m. He claimed that each time he was up $200, he would move on to a new casino, and just before his arrest, he had made $200. He also estimated that prior to the 16th, he had gambled hundreds of times at the Peppermill without incident. After speaking with the Peppermill employee, Officer Jagger calls to check the police records.
What's going on?
I have a precarious situation.
Precarious.
Trying to positively identify
Great
somebody
vernacular.
who may or may have or may be using a fake ID. So I've got two names, two Nevada driver's license numbers and all that. If there's a chance I could have you run both and see if any of them come back and maybe send me pictures in an email of what their IDs come back as?
Yep.
Huh. That is super weird. Do you see resemblance in those?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is...
But yeah, they're...
Dude, I'm so confused, bro. This video is throwing me off.
That's super weird.
This happened in 2023, by the
So I
way.
have a feeling
AI was
that's
not that
the
advanced
same
back then.
guy, but he has different IDs. That's crazy. Because their software here, they have this facial recognition software here at the Peppermill, and he came back as a 100% match for the character who was previously trespassed.
Yeah,
So this is definitely a weird one. So I have
That is a weird one
feeling
for sure.
he's somehow making some fake identification or something, but I mean, if you're pulling them up, then they're legitimate.
Yeah, they're both through the DMV at least. He's somehow able to get them.
With this discovery that both Michael and Jason's IDs
Yo,
are
they do.
legitimate,
I'm not gonna lie. They do not look that similar. Look, bro. Unless, nah, bro. They do not look that similar at all. These guys, these cops might be smoking crack. Nah, bro, they don't look that similar.
Officer Jagger calls his supervisor, once again explaining that the Peppermills AI technology came back with a 100% match that Jason and Michael are the same person.
Then this
They're
guy
not.
that they have now detained presents a different ID with a different name, Jason Killinger, and that has a matching photo for him now. I mean, the photos are different photos, but they look like the same exact guy. The only difference is one has a chin goatee. But definitely super weird. So all of these driver's licenses are both valid. So either he is who he says he is, and he's not actually ever actually trespassed, which I doubt because their software is pretty cool, and the fact that he's acting super suspicious. Two, I just have a feeling somehow maybe he's got a hookup with the DMV where he's got two different driver's licenses that are registered with the Department of Motor Vehicles with different names and dates of birth.
Bro, that shit is not possible. No.
I guess I'll arrest him on that and then just list him as a John Doe and then have him booked in for a wins check. Alrighty, well, that solves that. So you guys got a complaint?
Yeah, well, we filled out for you.
And then
we got the statement and all that good stuff.
statement already done. Easy peasy. So right now, because I can't identify you, man, it's weird. Because essentially it looks like you have two names. I don't know, man. So I can't identify you. Unfortunately, that means that they can't cite you.
Officer Jagger collects Jason's things, which includes his driver's license, a Peppermill player's card in the name Jason Killinger, and a debit card from his credit union in the name of Jason Killinger.
You can't be cited.
Because his name is Jason. That's why. He's not this random ass dude.
I'm going to
jail?
Yep.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not a joker, man. So you'll be arrested and you'll get fingerprinted up at the jail, and then they'll be able to discern your identity and what the mix-up is with this stuff. I'll be 100% honest. Could legitimately be you have a doppelganger running around, but they are strikingly similar and enough. Their fancy AI technology that reads faces. No, it says it's a 100% match. But at this point, our hands are tied because, you know, a reasonable and prudent person would, based off the software, based off the pictures, based off of even your driver's license picture, make the reasonable conclusion that all three are the same person, just two different IDs with two different names.
Can you look at the back of the IDs? Because I have all the endorsements except for motorcycle and hazmat.
Okay.
Other than that, I got all the endorsements.
But that's the thing is
Is his a CDL?
so that's the thing is it's either someone else is using your stuff or you're using somebody else's stuff. And
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, that was low-key a good pull. Because guaranteed the other dude is probably a criminal. He doesn't have all that shit, alright? That was a good pull. Cop doesn't give a fuck, though, because you're trying to pose as two different people. That's probably what the cop would have said.
too much like the guy in that picture, so much so that the fancy computer that does all the face scanning of everybody who walks in this casino makes the same determination that my feeble human brain does. So
You're wrong.
Jason's ID is a Nevada Real ID driver's license. In order to obtain a Nevada Real ID driver's license, a person must present themselves at the DMV with proof of identity such as a birth certificate or a current U.S. passport or U.S. passport card, a social security card, and 2 documents proving Nevada residence.
I can't believe I'm going for this. All I want to do is play some goddamn dice and make some money. Yeah.
Nah, dead ass. They're hating on a motherfucker's flow, bro.
From my work.
He's just trying to make some money.
check stub.
Yeah, would that prove it to you guys?
Honestly, man,
No.
the only way is gotta get your fingerprints out.
Later, Jason would reveal that along with a check stub in his vehicle, he also had a current vehicle registration for his car in his name, a Department of Transportation medical card,
Because his name is Jason. That one was really hard to figure out. You guys almost got it. It's alright, Nevada cops. You almost got it. Fucking morons.
Teamsters Local 533 unit
No hate.
card, and a valid vehicle
No
insurance
hate.
card, all in his name.
Use your fucking
Officer
brain.
Jagger's police report would later state that, quote, Due to John Doe having conflicting identification, he lacked satisfactory evidence to reasonably assure me that he was who he claimed to be.
It's not me. I don't know what the
Blockhead.
It's one of those, like I said, man, if it turns out that it's not you, then it's one of those ones you can call the director and be like, hey, man, your software is made in a critical error.
This is what my tax dollars are paying for?
It's not built for comfort.
Dude.
It's not built for comfort, pal. Very sorry.
Before he leaves, another officer arrives at the casino, and Officer Jagger takes the opportunity to once again explain the situation.
It's super weird because this poor guy might be like legitimately somebody else, and something else. I don't know.
Yo, this video is low-key boring, bro.
What the
Can't find a different
what the
video.
good is the ID then? Why do I even carry that mother?
Bar.
That one young security guard, man, like a robot. That's what pisses me off, is because they don't think, you know. It's like, well, this is what I was taught. Use your head. And then people aren't smart enough to think for themselves. They're just not.
Fortunately, it's the world we live in.
Yeah, I can't tell whether or not to like this cop. I guess he really is just doing his job, but you could use your brain too, bro.
Okay, good. All because some that looks like me was sleeping in the casino. It's not me.
Despite Jason's continued protests, Officer Jagger hands him off to the jail staff. Jason's fingerprints were soon submitted for analysis.
Best of luck, man. Sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah, so
That's weird.
it's super weird. So it's one of those ones like I genuinely I kind of believe him.
Yeah.
It wasn't long before the fingerprint analysis conclusively established that Jason had been telling the truth all along, and he was in fact Jason Killinger. Later that same day, around 4 p.m., Jason was released from the jail on his own recognizance. The day after his release on September 18, 2023, he went to renowned urgent care Vista, where he was diagnosed with a strain of both the right and left shoulder and contusions on both wrists. On July 30, 2025, Jason filed a complaint in federal court against Reno police officer Richard Jagger. While at the jail and after his identity had been...
He got his get back! Yes! Let's go.
His arrest papers were changed from John Doe to Jason Killinger.
Good
the
shit.
federal complaint states that this meant Jason would be prosecuted for trespassing, even though Michael had been the only one who was trespassed. According to the complaint, Jason's charge of trespassing was eventually dismissed.
Oh, okay.
However, he now has a criminal record.
That's fucked
According
up.
to the complaint, facial recognition technology has led to wrongful arrests in Louisiana, New Jersey, Maryland, and Texas. Many cities now conclude that for an arrest, there has to be some kind of secondary corroborating evidence that is unrelated before there can be sufficient justification to arrest. Jason Killinger's case remains ongoing. If you'd like to see select new videos...
No way. Hey, close the case. We just saw the whole video. He wasn't that random ass dude. One, take that shit off his criminal record. Clear a criminal record. Why does he have a criminal record for something he did not do? And two, good shit, bro. Get your get back then, bro. Thank you everybody for watching this video. Like I said, it's just beginning. It's my first YouTube video. Bigger and better ones on the way, of course. Like, subscribe, follow, all the above. It's Venoo on everything. Thank you, guys.